Hey guys. So, I was not even going to make a video today, but I was listening to YouTube. I was listening to one of my favorite YouTube channels, Amanda Ellis. I don't know if you guys have heard of her. If you haven't, I actually have a list below this YouTube video of all my favorite YouTubers. So if you guys want to check that out, it's at the bottom of the information section. But so I was listening to Amanda Ellis today, and she was talking about, she had mentioned in her video, which was pretty lengthy video, she just mentioned this quickly, about how she's hesitant to talk about needing less, like needing less money, less things, and all that kind of stuff, because it triggers people. And the reason that it triggers people, and I totally resonate with her on that, because ever since I was a kid, like, I was that type of person that didn't need a lot. And yeah, it was kind of because of my circumstances, but I never really wanted for anything. Like, even as I got older and I could create those things for myself in my life, I was like, I wasn't even drawn towards things. I've just always been that way. I've always resonated with needing less. But like in our culture, well, before I get into that, what I want to say is that a lot of people, the reason that they get triggered about this in the spiritual community is because we're abundant beings. We can manifest anything. We are worthy. We deserve everything. And it's possible for everyone to thrive, okay? And we all know this. We all know this. But I think it was Bob Marley, but I'm not sure. There was a quote. It was that once you get into that space, and it had a picture of somebody that was just totally in peace and bliss. And it's like once you get into that space where you realize that needing nothing attracts everything. And the reason, and I wanted to take that point that I resonated with from her video and elaborate on it, is because the reason that we are this way, well, first of all, we're ingrained in our culture to want things. Like, we're trained, like we have commercials training us, we have, our entire culture is around consumerism, materialism, wanting more things, and it keeps us distracted from where the real power, the real bliss, the real fulfillment is, which is within us. So so when she said this, I was like, I have to elaborate on this topic, because these attachments that we have to things is actually holding us back. And I do agree with the perspective that we're abundant beings. But the reason why needing nothing attracts everything is because when you're attached to things, it's that attachment that, like, I want this, I want this, I want this. When you say I want this, that means that you don't have it. That means you're not going to attract it into your life, because you're emphasizing the point that you do not have it. Every time you say I want this thing, you're saying I don't have it. Therefore I want it. So that's where your focus is, the fact that you don't have it. So when you don't need anything, you release all of those attachments to things, to money, to the next best, gadget or house or car or whatever. You release that attachment because you don't care. You just don't care. And in turn, you become so abundant. You'll just attract things into your life. You'll attract money. You'll attract abundance into your life, because you're not out saying, I don't have it, I need this, I want this, I gotta have this. And you know that fulfillment isn't in the things. So when you do attract abundance, you're probably gonna give a lot of it away. Have you ever heard the phrase, like, when you have a lot, build a longer table? So you're giving. There is a more equal distribution of everything when people start aligning with who they really are. They don't need anything, but they're going to attract a lot of things because they're not attached to needing things. And then we're going to, in turn, give so everybody can have things. And that's how we change the world. It's our way of thinking. It's these belief systems of lack. Like not thinking that we're worthy. So then we just get in this lack consciousness where we're in poverty our whole life. We're repeating cycles that our parents repeated and their parents repeated, and playing it safe and just getting that, job with the benefits that you get 2 days off a week. Like, we play it safe and we don't do the things we love because we don't feel like we're worthy We don't feel like we can do it. We have this, a lot of people who think they're very confident aren't. Insecurity is like what our culture is like starting to just feed off of. Not starting to, it's been feeding off of insecurity. Why do you think you have commercials everywhere convincing you to do things to make your life better? To buy a facial cream so you don't look so old or whatever it is. All that, the reason that you are old is because you believe that your face is, and there your face, literally your body reacts to what you believe about yourself. I have 4 kids, I'm 31 years old, and I look like I just got out of high school. Why? Because I believe that I don't have to age. I swear to you, that is how deep this goes. Your belief system is directly connected to your DNA and how you grow and how you express yourself as energy. I'm energy. Everything is energy. And you have to learn how to work with the energy. And it all starts with your belief systems. So yes, I agree with the whole, like, people who get triggered by saying you don't need that much. What do you mean? I'm worthy, I'm abundant. Yes, but not having an attachment to needing things is what's going to bring the abundance. And it's not just financially. And when you get that abundance, you're going to want to share it. And when you share things, what you put out is what you get back. You'll just keep attracting more abundance in your life. Whether it's financial abundance, family, soul family, friends, whatever. You can be abundant in so many ways. Your health can be abundant and thriving. Like, everything is what you believe. So really try to wrap your head around these concepts and the fact that all perspectives are true from where that person is at in their experience. What they're perceiving is true from their perspective because that's what they're experiencing. That's what quantumness is about. We have to start thinking in a quantum way instead of such a linear way. But I really wanted to come on and address that because it's not that you're not worthy of abundance. It's not that having things, nice things, is a bad thing. But it's the way you go about attracting it into your life that is the game changer. If you attract abundance through needing less, you'll just continuously keep attracting abundance. But if you attract abundance into your life because you're greedy, because you want more, and it's me first, because I'm not sharing with nobody. Like, that's what our culture is. It's like every man out for themselves. That's what it is. That's why there's such a huge distribution. What is the phrase I'm looking for? I don't know why I can't think of it right now. But there's not an equal distribution of money in our country. Like, the top 1% has the same amount of money as everybody else. And they're having to divide it between millions. Like, it doesn't make any sense. And all that is about to crumble. A lot of changes are happening in our world right now because consciousness is raising and people aren't having it anymore. But anyways, I don't want to dive into those tangents. What I really want to get across is how you manifest abundance matters. And this is just my perspective. If you resonate, great. If not, that's okay too. Like, that's all a part of accepting people and not judging people and allowing them to be them and you be you, and just everybody lives in their own peace. We can't force people to be a certain way, and we shouldn't want to. Just love and accept people for who they are. But I love you guys, and I hope that you can see that concept in a little bit of a different way. I wasn't even planning to come on today, but I really felt like that needed to come out. So, love you guys, and I will make another video soon.